Good morning, everybody. This is Curtis with 382days.com. So, this is my first video blog that I'm putting on the channel, and basically all I'm really going to tell you now is where I'm at, what I'm doing, and a little bit about my future goals. So I currently, as of this morning, it is February 20th, I believe, and I weigh 439.3 pounds. I started at my highest weight on December 31st at 475 pounds. I didn't really do much in January as far as dieting. I just ate a little bit less crap. But then on the 2nd of February, I started doing keto-ish, and then some fasts. And I did a couple of shorter fasts and I think one or two longer fasts. On the 14th of February, I weighed 453.5 pounds, and I started a fast that this whole web page is about. Okay, this channel is about. Basically, on that day, I weighed 453.5 pounds, and my goal weight is somewhere around 190 pounds. And I'm going to do that by fasting. I'm doing an extended fast. I'm doing a very long extended fast. That extended fast is going to be 382 days. Thus, 382days.com. Now, before anybody freaks out, you can survive, and I'll do some additional videos later to kind of give you the science of this and all that kind of stuff for those of you who are not aware of fasting. But just be aware that I'm going into this fairly well educated on the topic, and I feel pretty confident in doing so. Also, for those of you who are educated, and those that are not educated as well on the topic, I don't plan on going into this blind. And what I mean by that is, if my body is telling me to eat, I will eat. My goal is not to eat for 382 days. And that means coffee, tea, anything but salt, water, and occasionally sauerkraut juice. And I'll talk more about that later. There's only 25 calories in a cup, which I need way more than that in a day. So, though technically it could take me out of what's called autophagy again, I'll talk more about that later. It is something that it is something I haven't made up. I don't want it to go to waste, and gosh golly, it tastes good. So till it's gone, I have almost 2 quarts of it. I took my first cup yesterday so I'm 5 days into the fast. In 3.5 hours, I'll be on my 7th day. This is the end of my 6th day on the fast. So after 5 days, I took 1 cup of sauerkraut juice, and I don't plan on doing that beyond those 2 quarts. We'll see. The other thing that might throw some flags up for people is I'm not under a doctor's care. I am going to be looking for a doctor during this time, and I'm not opposed to being under a doctor's care. I just don't have one right now, and I honestly don't feel like I need to. There's a guy, and the reason why it's 382 days is the goal. There was a guy in, I think he's Scotland. They called him AB in the write-up of it for his anonymity, but he did a 382 fast. He started at 350 some pounds, or 450 some pounds, I believe, and he dropped all the way down to 180. After 5 years, he'd only gone up to 196 pounds. So that's why I'm doing it. As you can see, I'm a very big guy. The numbers tell you I'm a very big guy. And to be honest, I don't want to live like this anymore. Great news. Even though I've only been, dieting, this way of life, this lifestyle, however you want to call it, for the last, today's the 20th, basically 18 days, I feel remarkably better than I did when I was 475 pounds. It is ridiculous how much better I feel. just an example, I go downstairs in our house daily, and I have to hold on to the rail. I can go fairly quickly down the stairs. I'm actually fairly physically able as this being this obese, but I hold on to the rail, and a lot of times I'll lean on the rail pretty good. This morning or last night, I think it was this morning, I didn't touch the rail at all. I just went down, dot, 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 just like somebody who is actually significantly lighter than I am. Benefits of my situation is I don't have type 2 diabetes. In fact, I don't take any medication of any kind. I rarely take headache medicine or anything like that. So I'm in a great place as far as health-wise, other than, of course, I'm morbidly obese and I can't move or do things like I should be able to, though that's already changing. I've lost weight several other times in my life. I was down at 236 pounds a few years ago. I did that with paleo and just eating real food and that kind of thing. And I'm basically, I say keto-ish. I'm basically doing a lower carb version of paleo when I am eating. And I say am eating. I'm not going to be doing that for a while. Like I said, this is day 6. Day 7 starts in just over 2 hours. Just over 3 hours. I'll do my math here. Yeah, so 2 o'clock, and right now it's 10:37, according to the car clock. Like I said, I'm going to be updating more, giving more information. I'll post some pictures. I looked at my wife's phone. I thought she had some pictures of me at my 475 weight, and unfortunately I couldn't find them. I'll ask her if she has them hidden somewhere. Maybe she deleted them like I probably wanted her to at the time. But you can see I'm a big guy. I'll be doing this, so you'll see the progression. On the webpage itself, I'll have some write-ups, some information and that kind of stuff as time goes on. But that's me. Again, I'm Curtis with 382days.com, and please go ahead and like this video and subscribe to keep up and learn more about what's going on. And again, I'm going in this fully eyes open, and I will back off the second I feel like I'm in danger or my health is in danger. But I don't feel that way now. I feel fantastic. I'm a little thirsty at the moment, but I'll get a drink when I'm done. So I'll talk to you guys later, and thanks for watching.